Hello there, people on the internet. So, as you can probably see by the time of me uploading this video, it's gonna be Happy New Year's in about, well, an hour or so. Well, before you celebrate your Happy New Year's and all that, I just wanted to say, well, thank you. I honestly don't know how to put this in words, but it genuinely means a lot to me that people actually watch my content. Is that I really never ever thought that tens of hundreds of people would come here and just watch me either play rhythm games or just see how I edit stuff. That for me is something that I feel like is amazing, because at the beginning of this, I always thought that I would never really make it that far. It would just be a one and done, and well, that would be it. It genuinely baffles me that people would actually watch this sort of stuff. Is that you guys would enjoy what I would do, what I would create. Every video gets at least some sort of views and at least some sort of likes. It just genuinely feels like to me is that if you guys just enjoy what I do, then I'll keep doing it. As long as I enjoy it as well, then I'll keep doing it for you guys. And well, that's really all I have to say about that. Just like in my previous video celebrating Happy New Year's, I've generally wanted to make resolutions, but however, I really don't. And per the tradition of me saying this in, well, last year's video, I'm sorry that there was really no video for my rewind of this year, because it's not the matter of there being not enough videos. It's just that there's the matter of now being way too many videos. It's just because that you guys have genuinely, they kept making me being this supportive person, like keep giving me some of this encouraging messages that I genuinely enjoy. And so I just kept going, visual editing and all stuff and that, and well, here I am. Never really thought I would make it this far, actually. But however, it would really mean a lot to me if you all would, well, have a good time following or, well, watching my videos. Because, well, back then, this is gonna get a little bit personal here, so, I'm gonna turn this down for a little bit. I'm sorry. Is that, is that I, for most intensively every single purpose, was in this weird melodramatic state back when I was like, what? Yeah, back when I was like 13 or something. Crazy how time sort of weirdly flies by. I mean, God forbid knows 2019 is not going to be that helpful of a year, but however, we can at the very least have the word hope in our hands, even though it's just an abstract concept at this point. But back to the point. Back then, I actually had this weird mental state that would only be best described as a person who's basically has schizophrenia. Because at one moment I could just be the nicest person in the world, the other I would probably lose my crap. But that doesn't matter. During this time, I used YouTube as more of an escape. As more of a way to, well, for lack of a better term, it's more for me to get used to, I would rather say, fit myself into a world where it would be helpful. And that well, that was just that was the motivation that got me into making visual edits. And ever since summer vacation and being back into school again, I've gained a new outlook on life ever since YouTube. Ever since one of my personal best friends ever left, and ever since, well, an incident that I'm pretty sure you guys might have found is well known. It was, well, I finally found a reason to get myself back on track, and for the first time in my life in a long while, actually regain back my sanity and hold on to what I still have left and try not to ruin it. Because I'm not even joking here. School last year for me was an ambiguous hellhole. It was honestly one of the worst times I've ever had. Even though it wasn't like the absolute worst, it was genuinely the most horrible thing ever. And yet, at that time, I couldn't get myself to force to really slit my throat or something. Of course, you all heard of my friend Tom, right? Well, unfortunately, because of what I did there, he is most likely no longer my friend. It's over a year now, and still couldn't get that feeling that, well, what happened if I wouldn't just ruined it? What happened if I never had ever actually ruined another person's life because of my supreme idiocy? I'm not even trying to be, not discreet anymore. I genuinely ruined the person's life, and I could have done some worse things, but it's all thanks to you guys, and it's literally all thanks to some random people on the internet, and well, you for just straight up watching this video and getting me recognition that people would actually care about who watch my videos. Is that I finally regained my own sense of consciousness back again, and luckily have not driven myself into, well, the brink of what would be insanity. Because after I lost my friend, I've learned a lot more valuable lessons than I could ever have, and whether or not it's all you guys, it's genuinely one of the best things that have ever happened to me. Even though I don't have much of a community, and even though I would say that my community is barely non-existent at all, it warms my heart that there would at least be some people out there who would probably still watch my content and, well, enjoy it to this day. It's this genuinely warm feeling of being with people you, even though might not know. It's just that having people who help and support you can just get you through your way. I mean, I'm in my early, 13s, and, well, with not getting a lot of help, it was absolutely detrimental to my life. Even though I'm just being exceptionally sappy here, and I am very sorry if I am being exceptionally sappy, it doesn't really matter right now. As you can probably see by, well, the time here, there's only so much time left until Happy New Year's. And right when this video uploads up, it will be January 1st, probably for all of you people out there. And I've just gotta say that, well, I hope for a brand new 2019. I hope that, well, content creators can help each other, basically. Because at the current state YouTube is now, I might not even get a chance to live off of this, and well, who knows what I might do, because then all this channel would be is just a dead facade of itself. And though that might eventually happen, please keep in mind that I had a good run here. I've always had a good run ever since the moment I started doing my visual writing videos, because the amount of overwhelming support on those things especially was, well, absolutely phenomenal. Like, I couldn't thank you enough. But, well, it's time to stop being sappy and melodramatic and all of that. And, well, it's just safe to say that, well, go ahead and celebrate your New Year's. Go ahead and tell your parents, friends, and family, and hope that you can make amends to them. Because remember, it's easy to destroy your friendships, but it is an incredibly difficult thing to repair them. And once you break it far enough, you may never have the chance to come back and say the things that you might have wanted to say to them. Who knows? Well, that's it for this video. I know that things got pretty moody at the latter half of this point, but hey, look, it's the end of the year. I'm somewhat allowed to be that way with all the YouTubers being acting like that and whatever. And, well, I've just one last thing to say. Well, Happy New Year's, everybody. Hope you have a, well, fantastic day tomorrow, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.